Beauty and the Beat Radio. She coming. She coming. Beauty and the Beat though. She coming. Beauty and the Beat though. Beauty and the Beat Radio. Hello, Beauty and the Beat Radio. We had some technical difficulties. We in here looking around like, what's really going on? Because it's like 3:30 and it's past 3:30. But we up in here. I got my new co-host in here, Celebrity Barber, Lisa B. What up?
What's up, love?
Hi, Lisa B. How are you?
We
have so much to talk about. I hope we can get it all in. Are we getting it in? We in here some sipping and stuff. We finished our glasses.
That's good. We got a good little
buzz. Feeling buzz going on, so we can't get mad at Rock. Rock, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good?
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was great.
Weekend was great. Okay, well, we're going to talk about our weekend. We went out to Trinidad James at, what was that, Crenshaw High School.
in the hood.
In
my
the
old
hood.
hood. That's where I used to cut hair at.
Your stomping grounds?
54th and Crenshaw.
All right. Well, that was right. That's right. Exactly where.
Yes, that's where I started.
See, so what was that? Trinidad James. He's out of Atlanta and he's here, and he did Camp James for the youth. As well as trying to give back. He had Nipsey Hussle in the building, Problem,
a couple celebrities.
Lisa B. Everybody was up in the building. We got some video to show you, but we're gonna show it a little bit later. And you have a foundation, Reach Back Foundation, right?
I do. I have a nonprofit called the Reach Back Foundation to help at-risk youth. And I started it pretty much because I was one of those kids that was probably at risk to not make it. And so the nonprofit is to help kids that are not just don't have a mom at home, a dad at home, or can't get to college, but it's for the kids that are like on the block hustling, the chicks stripping, the dudes gang banging, girls gang banging. It's to help those kids that are really off the radar for society to even help them, or they can't get any kind of government assistance because they're not in school. Because a lot of the kids can't get any help if they don't go back to school, and a lot of these kids are the support system to their homes. They can't go back to school. They're trying to get that bread.
I know, I got that. So speaking of at-risk youth, but you have a son and you have a daughter. What do you think about, for as far as like what topics is going on? Did you hear about the police officer that threw the 14-year-old to the ground?
I saw, but let me say this. I just had this conversation. Barbershop conversation is the best conversation.
Right.
Okay, so I just had this conversation with one of my clients about, he was saying, we were just talking about like internet chicks and Instagram and all this and what's going on in the media. And I said, you know what, this has been going on. The only thing is social media has given it a light.
A platform.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid in LA, man, the police would pull you over for anything and say whatever it was, and you would end up on the curb. You know, sitting on the curb. They go through your car for no probable cause. They would treat you. It's been going on. It's just I think the light is just now. Social media does have its advantage because we get a peek into the world.
So once they put it on social media, the news has to cover it because it's already there. Okay, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So I think it's all bad. I think the police have always been bad. I think it's always been. They say the police is the biggest gang in the world.
Well, then maybe social media will make it better. Like shine.
I don't know.
This light.
Sometimes a light just make the cockroaches run. I don't know. I don't think it gets rid of the problem. I think it just make the cockroaches run.
So what do you think, speaking of social media, Chris Brown posted something, and I know Akon, being that you are a barber.
That's my client.
That is your client.
Be careful.
Be careful. But this is a good thing.
And he just did something wonderful.
He did do something wonderful. He's creating solar power for I want to say 500 million?
I think it's 300 million.
300 million Africans in Africa.
Yes.
So he did that. It didn't get a lot of publicity. I mean, you know about...
guess why? Because Caitlyn was all over the news.
Because Caitlyn was all over the news. So then Caitlyn's all over the news.
Yes.
Chris Brown says it's weird how Caitlyn Jenner as a is the science project is on the news, but Akon kind of, so he put some light on what Akon was doing.
Right.
Kylie Jenner immediately, like 6 seconds after his post something not nice, not cool to talk about your friend's dad, but didn't like kudos Akon. And with that platform that she has, 25 million viewers, she sits up there and she wants to.
She's a kid, though. She's a kid. So we're not gonna.
And it's her dad. She says
her mom.
Her.
It's her mom.
It's still confusing, and now we just saw something on social media.
It's her stepmother.
It's her stepmother. So she has a mom and a stepmom.
And a stepmom.
Okay, but now Caitlyn Jenner has a Barbie doll, right? Didn't we just see that?
Oh yeah, we just saw that. I just saw that on Instagram where Caitlyn Jenner now has a doll, and I said, what do you think of that?
What do you think of that? I don't know. What do you think of that?
I think somebody, I was saying, somebody put a post on social media yesterday, and it really resonated for me. It said, we make Caitlyn Jenner a god and tell her to live her life free and be true to herself, but we told Tim Tebow to be shameful of what he believes, and you can't live your truth in front of the world. So I feel like, and it's just my opinion, I feel like sometimes the gay community and society makes everything okay. But if you're Christian or you believe in God or Jesus, you're supposed to be quiet. And you're not supposed to live your truth. It's not fair. Either we live all of our truths and accept all of our truths, or we don't. It's not. It's still racist. It's still,
I think it's the oppression syndrome. You know, it's like racism. Or like racism was suppressed for so long.
Yes.
Sexism, genderism, all this stuff was suppressed for so long. Transgenders really never had a voice.
And
so right now, I think right now they're getting that voice. So I don't know how to balance it out in the news media.
Period. I say live your truth. Period. I feel like this is America. We're supposed to be able to live our truth, whatever it is, as long as it's not, physically or doing something to somebody. I think that it's not fair. I think that we make that okay and acceptable and make it so, oh my God, he's so strong, he's so this. But then on the other hand, we bash Tim Tebow that is putting his knee down on the end of the football field and giving praises to Jesus, and we tell him he can't say anything in social media or on TV or in interviews about Jesus.
Well, we're going to just live our truth and keep it moving.
Okay.
Beyonce made a splash in the media. You like, okay.
When does Beyonce not
make a splash in the media? Well, the reason why I brought it up is because she made a thing about the media. Like, she does this every so often. I don't know if she's totally vegan for, like, I don't know how long. But, she got her body. She posted these body pics and all this. And she had little blue ivy in a basket. And I was like, what do you think of her highlighting going vegan for her body? Because you've been vegan for, like, over 10 years.
I'm a vegetarian.
You're vegetarian?
She was already vegan.
She did vegan for 10 days or 20 days or something.
It's like saying I got something special to say. We're gonna break it down. I have something to say. I'm black.
The media made that.
I'm black.
The media did that. The media was like created this like she has a big secret.
Right.
She has a
They did. It was like pumped up. I was like, what's she gonna say?
Right.
I'm going vegan.
Beyonce can do no wrong. She can say whatever she wants to say, and it's a national.
But people thought she was gonna go on tour. She was releasing a new album. They was like.
It was going to be a tight-out movement.
Guess what? How many girls you think are going to be vegan now?
Well, at least for this month, a lot of them.
The meat society is going to have a problem.
Right. Well, speaking of Beyonce and her hubby with Tidal, Drake had his moment with Apple this week. Did you see him doing his Steve Jobs? Congratulations.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
He got something. They have a new streaming service that's to compete with. I don't even think
with
they
Tidal?
said.
Tidal?
Well, no. Tidal is Jay-Z. Tidal. I call it Tidal. Remember Tidal. How you like me now? But it's actually Tidal.
Okay.
But I don't subscribe to Tidal. I haven't subscribed to it yet. It's $20. Okay. Most of the other ones are $9.99. Okay. So I don't know why I would pay double for that. Okay. And then I don't get into none of them. It's like, I just think digital music has evolved so much. I gotta wait. Like, I'm so not tech savvy.
Download it and I'd be like, where's all the free shit?
Yeah, that's how I go free stuff first too. Like even in my car, like a lot of cars aren't gonna even have CDs and stuff now. Like even in my car now, you put the CD in and
it download it into the car.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
The new cars coming out. They're starting to introduce the Wi-Fi in your car. So your car has Wi-Fi, so you can stream. So you're all these sites, but all these sites, but you don't need it anymore because what's gonna happen? Your phone. Everything's on your car. So when you get in your car, it just transfers to your car. So your Wi-Fi, all these programs that we have, that we can Spotify, all that, it's on the
And so now.
So y'all can listen to me and Lisa in the car soon, real soon.
Hey.
Well, the Tesla has internet, so you can go and watch the show while you're driving.
That's great while you're driving. Good job.
Great.
Yes.
No, I don't want nobody watching TV.
But you can't use a handset phone. But you can watch TV now.
No, so what they have now is what's called heads-up display, HUD.
Jesus.
Your speedometer, everything, and your screen is it's transparent. You can watch it, but you're looking through it.
So you think?
Oh yeah, that's how the speedometer is now.
But
That's
how
going to
the
help you
TV's gonna be
focus on the road, huh?
No.
They're gonna be watching porn while they driving.
Oh, I had a comment on that. I've seen somebody doing it. I was like, what is he doing? Like, ew.
You kept driving by them.
Right. What is that? We've all seen that. We've all seen the head come up from the butt. What's she doing?
She was doing something. She was giving some brain knowledge, some knowledge.
Hey.
So, Empire versus Power. Do you have a preference?
Look, we talked about that. I feel like I come from that whole kind of environment. I think Empire is interesting and fun to watch. I don't think it's realistic. I think Power is very realistic, and you know, I'm a 50
Cent.
I'm a 50. You know me.
You a 50 fan?
I'm a 50
fan.
Hey,
Though.
boo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop. But yeah, 50 Cent was doing a lot of pre-publicity with Empire, talking about y'all bit my style, but when I come back, y'all, you know, whatever. And he
It's
had
more realistic.
It's more realistic, and it goes. It covers storylines that people, especially you, come in having a history with the BMF situation and wives and stuff. We don't get into that, but I mean, you can really relate to exactly that storyline.
No, I do. That's why I said it's more realistic. When you watch it, you're like, that shit really does happen. Like, I think people don't really realize a lot of that shit really does happen.
It really does.
I think Empire is a little corny.
Well,
it's a little corny.
It's on Fox, so it can't be as realistic as
version of it.
it's the
I feel like
entertainment.
it's almost a reality show.
It's the
kinda
PG version
entertainment.
because it is.
It's not PG because they have some. I just think the thing with that show with Empire is that they give you so much at one time. You don't ever build up to anything. It's like you like everything happens in one episode. Like you don't get like a.
But I'ma still tune in when it comes back.
Oh, I love it. I watched it.
We're still going to tune in.
I watch it. I like it, but it's just different kind of entertainment. We have different kind of entertainment. We have the entertainment where it's just like really drawing you in. It's real, and you have the entertainment where you just like, oh my god. I was like, yes, Cookie, sleep with them. Yes, yes.
Cookie cakes.
Yes, I was like, knock her down. Yes.
Take the cookies. She had a lot. We went to one of those premieres and they were giving out cookies with her face on it. Remember that?
I'm so happy for her. She deserves it.
I love
it's so
Taraji.
good to see, when people count you out in this industry, to see you make that kind of comeback because you realize who your friends are, because I'm sure she had a lot of people that wouldn't answer phone calls. Hollywood was a cold place where they wouldn't answer phone calls, wouldn't take meetings, and now she's the hottest thing going. So I'm happy for her.
Well, we want to get into, I know people know you. They know you from LA Hair. LA Hair is coming back. But you're actually a well-established barber that's been in the game for a long time. You're a department head with BET for Real Husbands of Hollywood. You've worked on a set of movies. You've worked with Martin Lawrence. So I want to get into all that. But before we do that, I want to show my video from the Camp James. So we can show exactly all this good that he was doing in the community. And then we're going to get into everything that you got going on, right? Okay.
We should take phone calls, too. Y'all should
we should take phone calls.
Y'all should call in now if y'all want to have that conversation.
Call in now and have that conversation and give us some questions.
What's the number?
323.
323-965-1600. That's 323-965-1600.
That was perfect.
That's good radio voice.
That's his thing.
Okay.
Let's get into this Camp James. Shout out to everyone.
Today. I moved to LA recently. At the top of the year, and I wanted to come into the year really doing the things that I feel like I should have been doing even before I started music. Well, everything as far as making the music. I got my artists I'm working with, 31, Juke, Coop, and building up my label, Go Gang Record. But from the music, this is right now I'm focused on community. Because community is the people that want to support the music. So if I'm not supporting them, then I can't support the music. So that's the whole reason for me giving back to the communities we started here in Crenshaw High with it.
What brings you out there? Are you playing in the game?
Yeah, I might do a little bit of something.
A little bit of I might do a little bit of coaching, you know.
Coaching?
I already worked out for the day, so I might take it easy with them. Just give them my vision.
Did you get involved with this event?
Trinidad, TJ reached out to me, Trinidad James, a good friend of mine, and since it was in my city, I had to make sure I was there. I was supporting and just not only just show my face, but really touch people and really be, you know, involved.
Do your little coaching. Do you have any projects you're working around?
Yeah, actually, man, I'm really just focusing on my acting and my modeling now.
Do you have anything that you're working on right now?
I have a YouTube page that I created called Hood Central. It's basically like all the hood comedy on one page, and it was actually picked up by Makers, who's the biggest YouTube company who's owned by Disney. So I'm getting Disney checks now, so that's good, you know. So they're gonna help me, you know. I'm creating shows, and they're gonna help me push those shows to ABCs and the CBS and the things like that. So I got good major things in works.
What brought you out today?
Oh, I'm just coming out here showing love, and come out here and ball, you know. Yeah.
What kind of projects do you have that you're working on right now?
I'm working on my new project. It's called El Southside. I'm in a new movie coming out June 19th called Dope. So yeah.
Camp James Foundation brings to the youth, to adults in general, because even if we focus on the youth, I still want the adults to understand that it's just bigger than, the hottest song in the country and who's popping right now. The community is the most important thing.
What is it about?
About me and my sister.
Oh, well, I look forward to it. How did you do in the game?
Good. I got 6 points and 2 assists.
Oh, okay. That's excellent. Where did you go to school?
Percy Magnet Elementary.
Where did you went?
5th going to 6th at Culver City Middle School.
Hi, Problem. How are you?
How you doing?
Thank you for talking with Beauty and the Beat. What brings you out today?
A great cause, man. A couple of homeboys putting together something beautiful in the city, and I had to be involved with it.
Would you like to give back?
Yeah.
Are you playing in the game today?
I don't know, man. I was gonna play. I got my babies with me, and I don't know if they're gonna be in it. Yeah, they gonna want to run out there, so I don't know. I don't know. I want to though.
What projects do you have that you're working on that you could tell us about right now?
Mollywood 3 getting ready to drop June 30th. You know what I'm saying? So get ready.
So is this first time doing this?
This is my first time doing a basketball game. My first Camp James event, like charity event, was in Atlanta on December 31st. It's an annual. We're trying to make it annual. So every year we want to do this event here at Crenshaw, and another one in another part of California. Then I want to do one in New York. I want to do one in Florida also.
And we back. So that was the Trinidad James, Camp James. Shout out to Echoing Sounds and everybody there that showed us a good time and showed us love. That was a good event.
I had fun.
You had fun?
I had fun.
You had fun. So in that clip, we saw somebody from the movie Dope. And Bringing Dope is coming out on June 19th. That's produced by Puff Daddy and Pharrell. Got his son Quincy in it. Got A$AP Rocky. Got a lot of good people in it. When it comes to hairstyles, and you're being a barber, who picks the hairstyle? Is it?
It's the department head. Don't get it wrong. And department head. I'm not just the barber.
I know.
I normally run the department head.
Right.
So the
I know.
hair department. So that's where the conversation comes in. The department head would have a conversation with the director and the actor and the writers. So it's a collective
decision.
So when especially if they are time-based, so if we're doing something that's a period piece, which that is a period piece, we go back and we look at the period and we figure out what works with the actor, because a lot of actors don't want to cut their hair.
Right.
So wigs come in place. A lot of those things are wig pieces. So
For the men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of wig pieces.
Did Steve Harvey used to wear a wig?
Bitch, I cannot. We not finna. I can't.
We're not going to go there?
But
I mean,
but
okay.
I'm not,
like, you don't want to get nobody's
but
secrets out? Okay. But no, I mean, it was like, because, you know, when we see these flat tops, it's like
perfect.
It was like a super perfect. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of secrets in Hollywood. Let me tell you something.
Wow.
Let me tell you. Let me
like
give you some
what?
scoop. 80% of the men got some secrets going on.
And 80% of the women do too?
Well, 90%
90%,
90,
95 got whatever.
Right, but the men do too is what I'm saying. All that is smoke and mirrors. The stuff that you see, if you saw these men's hair and hairlines and bald spots and everything in
They
real
be
life.
wanting perms and all kind of stuff. Hook
we
them.
be putting pieces and hair and hair fibers and things to make it look
Like
seamless.
LeBron, he was in a film, and I was like, his stuff is perfect. But when you see him on the court, not so perfect. I was like, oh,
There's
okay.
hair transplants too. A lot of the actors have had hair transplants.
We had Scott Gillian in here, and he has a process that he has going on. So
they say it's very painful. They say it's very painful, but a lot of the actors do it. I mean, it's a very vanity
society.
No, industry.
Okay.
Hollywood is, you have to keep up with what's coming up behind you, and so you have these young cats that is like, and young girls. So the women, oh my God, let me tell you, some of the actresses are some of the most insecure women in the world, and that's why they be mean girls, because they insecure.
Yeah,
because they have to deal with everything is based on their looks.
Right. So being a female barber in a male-dominated industry, do you think that they often want to? Do you feel like you have to prove yourself more?
I tell everybody, they ask me, what's the hardest part about being a female barber? I say, being a female. Like, that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part.
And it's really not from the guys, because I can cut hair, so I have clients. The hardest part is from the other barbers.
Right. So when it comes to your clients, we just talked about, it's collectively when it's a director's decision and you're going for a time period or working on a set. But when you have your personal clients, who decides? Like, do they come to you like, I don't know what I want, or pretty much
the
when
good
men?
thing about having a woman as your barber is that you get the eye of what a woman thinks looks good. So, like, if you were a guy and you sat down in a barber chair, I guarantee you, if you went to the barber shop and said, man, I want a bowl cut, he said, all right then, and give you a bowl cut. If you sat down in my chair, I'd be like, babe, that's not gonna look good. Trust me, you don't want no bowl cut. Let me give you something. I know you want it to look like that.
Right,
They'd be like, oh, okay, Lisa, go ahead, do what you think.
Right.
That's the benefit. Another man don't care. He don't care what you want. You want a line down the middle? Shit, I'll give you a line down the middle. He's not gonna care about your appearance. A woman is gonna be more into what she thinks looks good. So that's the benefit.
Oh, so they be like asking for your expert opinion.
No, they want my expert opinion.
They be wanting you to rub on them. Well, you could go on and shampoo it there.
And that's another thing. Guys are not going to let another man shampoo their head. They are not going to lay back in the shampoo bowl and let another man stand over them and shampoo their head. That's another thing. They're gonna leave the barbershop with hair stuck to their head, all that stuff. But see, when I shampoo, they happy. They like, yeah, Lee, give me a shampoo too. So, you know, that's the extra money. Look, I turn my hustle into a hustle.
A hustle into a hustle.
That's it.
So you worked with The Game before. Who are some of your celebrity clients? Like,
I've worked with The Game, The Rock, Akon, Ray J, Too Short,
Too Big.
I worked with Cedric the Entertainer, Martin Lawrence. Martin is the one that actually got me in the hair and makeup union on Bad Boys 2. And
what was it like working on that film? You can't have no comment on everything.
I didn't have no comment. I just said, look, you're going to have to read my book, because he's actually in my book. I didn't name any names in my book except Martin. Because Martin got me in the hair and makeup union, and Martin fired me.
Oh. Okay, so you got to read the book for the whole details.
For the whole story.
Well, whose idea was it when Game had the red mohawk?
Game wanted it. Game called me and asked me, could I color hair? And I said, yes. And he was like, I want red. I was like, okay. I was like, you want like red? He was like, no, I want red. I was like, I know what you want. So it took us about 3 times to get that red. But we got it, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I was the one that gave him that red mohawk.
So why barbering instead of like flat iron?
Bitches. I don't like bitches. I don't like bitches.
But you like me though.
I like you. You're not a bitch.
Okay. I'm not a bitch.
I don't like bitches. Like I started off. I started back in the day when D-Boys was with hairstylists, and that was just a thing in LA. I don't know if it was anywhere else, but in LA, it was very known that the Dope Boys was with the hairstylists.
They like the hair. They wanted to open their shop for them. Like, boo, you want a shop? Go look for it.
It was an easy way to make money and launder a little money. Sorry,
hustle.
You know, I hope it's a year. What is that called? I hope there's a law that
so many years of statute of limitations.
Yeah, I hope statute of limitations is over. But yeah. So back then, my kid's father was like, "Go to school," and I was like, "I didn't want to do hair." I was like, "I don't want to do hair. That was not what I wanted to do." And he was like, "Man, just go to school. Let's open a shop." I was like, "Okay, whatever." So I went to school, and I didn't know. I never picked up curling irons in my life. I've never done anything.
But did you have to do barbering? Like, you did, right?
No, you're not gonna let me tell the story.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, dang.
So I went to school to do hair.
Okay.
And I ended up being one of the best hairstylists in school. I won awards, competitions, student competitions, curling hair, cutting hair, and I didn't know how to do it. I was just like, it was a natural gift. That's how you know when God have a destiny for you. Okay. When it's a gift. When it's not something you have to learn. It's just something that came. And so I started doing women's hair, and I ended up in one of the poppin'est shops across from the Hollywood racetrack called Hair Track, doing hair, and I was like the hottest hairstylist in LA. How you hottest? And I ended up going through my transition with my kids. But I got to read the book, and ended up homeless and ended up working in a shop that had a barbershop salon, and I watched a girl cut hair, and I was like, shout out to Sai over there at Salon 31. What is that?
Salon 313.
313. Sai.
What's that? Inglewood?
Shout out to my girl that I sat behind. I sat behind Sai, and I watched her cut hair, and I just watched. I was like, damn, that's dope. And I watched her, and I was like, so I just started cutting hair. They gave me some clippers. They're like, you got to cut the next dude that come in here. I was like, okay. Old man came in and sat down, and I plugged him. I put a straight plug in the top of his head, and I was just like sweating and bees running down my neck, and I was like, took the cape off, and he went home, and he came back next week and got a haircut. And I was like, oh shit, this is what I need to do. And so I just flipped my hustle. Any guy that asked me for my number, I was like, here, I'm a barber, come get a haircut. So I flipped it, and I just started having so many male clients that my women were getting mad. And they didn't want to wait to get their hair done. And so I had to make a decision at that point early on whether I was going to do it. And I didn't like bitches. I really just didn't gravitate to women. I gravitated to the men. I came up around hustlers. I came up around men. So it was more, my energy was better with that. So I just started cutting hair, and I started cutting on Crenshaw on 54th.
Stomp! Shout out to Crenshaw.
Hey,
Nipsey Hussle, who was up in the game. He was up in that game playing hard. He was playing hard. I don't get tired. That's what he said. I don't get tired.
That's your best training ground is the hood. As a girl in a men's,
because they gonna tell you.
They call me bitch, hoe, fuck you. Try to not be like, I'm going to the car. I left my wallet in the car. Never came back. Didn't pay.
No. You're kidding.
I got some stories, man. They did me so wrong, but it made me have thick skin. And then everything I've been through in my life, it just made me have thick skin. You can't be a crybaby in a barbershop. Even if you're a girl, you cannot go to the back and cry. You better be like, they be like, suck my dick, suck my dick, bitch. You have to really like, you can't be that girl. Even if I look like this, I have to be,
right.
You can't be that crybaby or that, nah.
Right.
And then you earn your respect. And the guys sit back and watch you to see how you gonna handle yourself, and then they start respecting you, and then after a while they be like, nah, dog, you can't talk to her like that.
Well, speaking of respect, I know you a positive person. I know what you do in the community. I know you personally. I know how we talk. Whatever. But speaking of LA Hair, which is coming back in July, that will be airing on We Network, We TV
Shout
Network.
out to We TV.
We TV. There was an incident that made it TMZ, all over the news, all over the media. It was an incident. Yes, it was. But I know you're positive. I mean, every time I meet you, we talk about positive stuff. We talk about positivity. We talk about things like, business, hustle. I was like, I love Lisa. I'm inspired by Lisa. Like, you know what I mean? But it was like, it was an incident that happened. And TMZ is all up in, like, I think we got it on tape or something. Do you? But really? I know that, speaking of how you turn a negative into a positive, this incident caught a lot of flack. People wanted to say you're fighting in there. They wanted to give you a bad name. I'm going to show this clip, but I'm going to tell you, why is it, are women naturally just catty in a salon? Do you feel like they were hating on you? We're going to watch the video. Okay, show the video. Show the video. I want to see what they was talking about, and then we're going to redeem Miss Lisa, because she's not
I need to be redeemed. Jesus redeemed me a long time ago, baby.
Hi. Woo, shout out to Jesus.
Put a damper on the birthday surprise.
Play that, right?
Dumbass. I don't know what's going on. I feel bad that Lisa storms out of the room because it's her birthday. All the whole ratcheteer beef and stuff is over. Do you mind if I offer my services?
I do mind, because this is who called me ratchet.
Oh, you're analyzing this. I did not call you ratchet. I mean, Lisa and I have had our differences, but that was weeks ago. Today's her birthday, and I just want to bury the hatchet and clear things up. Let her know I have no issues with you. Lisa.
Everybody saw. Okay, Lisa walked away. She's not really feeling this situation. First of all, you can say whatever you need to say over there. You don't have to walk up on me.
I just want to say, don't let Dante talk to me. I have no issue with you.
I have issue with you. And
I have no issue with you.
Okay, but I know that you said about me, and that's the problem. What Naja doesn't know is that I've been known for weeks what she said about me. And the problem is I've been walking away and trying to remove myself from a situation because I know she says about me. I have real issue with you because you say about me. I don't say nothing about you. I've never said nothing about you. I've never talked about the way you look. I've never talked about anything about you. So because you keep doing that, I got a problem with you. Stop talking about me. Do I look like a man now? Do I look like a man? Can you see my Adam's apple now?
Kind of.
Man.
Oh my God, stop. Naja first.
Let it be.
That bitch.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to bring my stun gun up in here, cause I don't know about these chicks.
What in the hell is going on? Why did you have to even say anything, you dumb mother?
I was kidding. I really didn't mean it. I mean, they don't like each other. Anthony said he was thinking the same thing too. I kind of beat him to it.
Quiet. Stop, baby. Stop. I'll pack my nose, please.
That bitch got me up.
I was like, what? Did I miss something? What happened?
That bitch got me up. She wanted to keep.
But when did she say she looked like a man? I really went there to apologize for real.
Back. So we saw. I didn't like that incident because I was watching like I don't like Naja for that because it was just rude to just have a fight. Explain what really. See, we were talking about is reality TV like real or is it not? That was very real.
Reality TV is the situations might not be real. They might put you in a situation that's not real, but the reactions are real.
Right, they are.
So when people ask me is reality TV real, it was 90% real for me. There were moments where they had me do stuff like I ordered the chair, some I wouldn't do, but it was like things that, you know,
right.
For 90% of it, it was my truth. And my thing is, clearly I tried to walk away, and clearly I tried to stay out her way so many times, but you're in a closed environment. So you're in a closed environment where you have to interact with people that you would normally not interact with. These are normally not my type of folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you interact with people you wouldn't normally interact with, you try to meet anyway. I know my personality is not conducive to the bullshit.
Right.
So I know that I learned how to just maneuver out the way.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, let me go this way. Okay, let me go that way. And so when you walk away from somebody and you feel like, okay,
and
let me walk
they're
away
in your
from
face.
a situation.
And they're in your
I come
face.
from where you walk up on somebody, that's an aggressive stance if they walked away from you. If I walked away from you and you walk up on me, that's aggressive.
Right.
So now and you can clearly see I took my clippers from one hand and put them in the other hand like, bitch, this is not for play.
Right.
And I'm giving you an opportunity to redeem yourself.
Right.
And I'm telling you, do I look like a man now? And instead of her bringing it down and now she brought it up.
She was doing it for TV and you was doing it for real. That's how.
Baby, I don't know nothing else.
I know, right?
I don't know how to be like, bitch, because I could have been like, bitch, you better go over there and eat a sandwich.
But what she doesn't need to do is eat a sandwich.
Okay, well, bitch, where's your Jenny Craig at, bitch? You need to go have a
protein bar.
Maybe your sugar level, girl. Maybe your sugar level is down, baby. Maybe you need to go have a protein bar or something, because you're looking like. I mean, that's not me. My shit is like, I got a client in the chair, and these were my real clients. These were not casting, even though their clients were casted.
Right.
My clients were not casted. They were my real clients that came through to show me respect.
Right.
I'm cutting hair, and you walking up on me. It's my birthday. I was in a good mood, so you walking up on me after I just clearly walked away.
Right.
And then you still talking shit all up in my space and in my area. If I had enough room to touch you in your face, you was too close.
Right. Exactly.
So guess what? Talk slick, get hit. That's where I come from.
Okay, and that was it. And now she's back to positive Lisa.
So
yes. And no yes, but yes.
Namaste. Okay.
Namaste. Okay, so speaking of all this realness, there's a lot of people know that you were married to a BMF member, and
we're just gonna go from the
black. Well, we're giving them some background on you because you know this ain't your first time gonna be here. Like this is some regular shit. Like just let them get ready.
Okay,
I'm giving them some background, even though they know if they not ready, they gonna get ready. Right. So there was gonna be a reality show with the wives. You was putting it together, I know. And
shout out to my girl Janelle, meet wife. Hey Janelle.
Hey Janelle.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet you too.
Yeah, she coming.
She coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so. That has now been, there's going to be a film made about it. Can you tell us a little bit about 50 Cent, speaking of Mr. Power Man himself?
He has gone in with, I cannot think of the company.
We'll get it later.
Okay, but he is definitely behind the
storyline,
doing the BMF movie, and it's in pre-production right now, so it's soon.
And you're gonna be on that set as the department
cutting hair.
Cutting hair.
Yes, I'm gonna help with all that. Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay. So what is it gonna cover? What is it gonna go into? Is it gonna get really into it?
Well, it's in pre-production, so they have to sit down with me, obviously, and have the conversations and write the storyline. So it's just in pre-production. It's going to take a while. We probably won't see it for a while.
I know. I mean,
I don't know what it's going to talk about, honestly, because I don't know where their frame of mind is in production. And people always ask me,
where is it going to be shot at, you think? Will it be in Atlanta or
I'm sure Detroit, Atlanta, L.A.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Detroit,
because
Atlanta.
That's where
a lot of things were going on.
Yes.
Okay. Detroit, Atlanta, L.A. 50 Cent got his hands on another thing.
Hey, boo. Shout out 50 Cent.
Shout out 50 Cent. Shout out to Power, because I'm loving Power this season. I'm so on Power right now. I'm like, okay. So we know that from all of these situations, it has inspired you. It has inspired you to inspire others. And you got a book coming out, Rock. Show me the picture of the book. What is the book going to be? What is the book going to cover? What was your motives behind putting this book together? Is it the rose?
Excuse me.
Let me clear my throat. Okay, so you got a picture of it. It's the rose that grew from concrete.
It is.
And that reminds me of something from Tupac.
That's
okay,
from
exactly.
And
so,
I relate to that. I relate to that whole the rose that grew from concrete, because that is really my story. It is. I'm sorry. It's really my life story, coming from dropping out of school. And I'm from LA, born and raised. I went to Fairfax.
Me too.
I didn't graduate, but I did go to Fairfax. I was captain of my cheerleading squad. I was a good girl. And I got caught up, the dope game hit LA, and I got caught up in the dope game.
Right.
And it all went left. And how most girls, I think my story is relatable to a lot of girls, because a lot of girls tell me, oh, I was like that at one time, and they grow out of it. The problem with me is I never grew out of it.
Right.
And so I went from hustler to hustler to hustler. I never really been with a regular dude. I've always been with hustlers. So it ended up BMF, like, is the most recent, like, you know, I still have issues with dating hustlers. I'm not even gonna lie. It is you already know. I go into the room and it's a radar. It's something that just happens. And I think it comes at this point out of a comfort level. Because when you tell somebody,
it's
like,
what you relate to.
It's just certain things that, like, a regular guy would find me odd when I've tried to date somebody and they were like, oh, I'm gonna come to the house and pick you up. I'm like, nah, you can't come to my house.
Right.
And they like, huh? I just want to be a date. I was like, no, I'll meet you at the restaurant. And then they're like, okay, we'll jump in my car. We'll go, I'm not jumping in your car.
Right.
I don't like you. They're like, huh? And so things that a regular guy wouldn't quite understand, a hustler would absolutely, wouldn't even ask to come to my house. He would just be like, meet me at the restaurant at 9 o'clock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it comes out of a sense of just comfort. And I'm trying to break out of the comfort. I was just saying I need therapy. I do need
Well, we got a therapist on our team. Melissa.
Maybe she can help me.
She's gonna help us both, because sometimes you
can relate.
I definitely, you know, I can relate. I've related to.
That's why we relate to each other.
That's why we relate to each other. Like, I can relate. Yeah. You know, we don't have to get too personal, but I can relate. Yeah. So you also
you don't want to get too personal with your shit, but you want to get all up in my shit. All right, then. I see how this shit gonna work. All right.
I have dating issues sometimes. You know, I'll admit to that. Like, I mean, what?
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah. We should have a show on dating.
We can. We can have a spinoff.
We should do a dating show. We should do it. We should have a segment once in 1 week. Do a show on dating and women and dating and
We need an extra hour, Johnny.
We need about 4 hours for that. Go ahead.
So it's so many. Dang, like our time, Rock, like I can't just believe you. But we have you have a product line out of all of these things that are positivity. We're talking about, you know, this rose that grew from concrete. Yes. You have a story to tell.
The book will be out in August.
The book will be out in August.
Yes, it's available for pre-order. You can hit my email, lisabuford@gmail.com. And it is definitely available for pre-order, but it will be out in August, and I will be doing a book tour.
Okay. And we're going to set that up.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
That's why we together. And then we got a product line. Was it Lifestyle?
It's called Lifestyle.
Okay.
Yes. And it is a play on word, lifestyle. Look at that. Look at y'all. Lisa B, look at that name on the back.
Lisa
I literally
B.
cried when I opened that box.
Right.
Because I literally, man, it brought everything I've been through in life to this point. I still have no GED. I still don't have a high school diploma. I self-taught myself how to barber. I went from the hood to literally Hollywood to literally running departments.
You didn't need a license to barber?
No, I have a cosmetology license. I never learned how to barber though.
Okay, cool. Okay, I got you.
Bitch, I got a lot.
I was like, wait a minute.
Get me to lose everything.
I was like, wait a minute.
Don't you need a license?
I said, don't you need a license?
Yes,
like, damn, Martin Lawrence, you got that bitch up in there.
Are you listening to my story when I said I went to cosmetology school?
Oh.
And I did women's hair? You don't even listen. See,
because you said you don't like bitches. You said you don't like bitches.
We got a communication issue already. You acting like my man. You not listening to me? You're not hearing what I said? Okay.
Let's talk about this lifestyle product though that you got going on.
Okay, so it took me a long time because I definitely did my research on what my clients needed.
Right.
And most men have dry, flaky scalp. That's like their biggest thing.
And that's not cute.
Hello, I got something for you in my car. And so what the thing is that they use pomade to get rid of the dry, which makes it even drier and more flaky.
Okay.
So the mint is a mint cleanse tea tree for the dry, flaky, and a mint conditioner, which you can also use for shaving.
Okay.
It doubles as both for straight razor shave.
Okay.
And that's for the dry, flaky. And then I have a beard and a scalp oil. So it's good for your beard and your scalp, and it's all natural.
And then so when your
organic.
clients come in, do you rub it on them?
Maybe I rub it on my clients. Why do people ask me, you like being a barber? Have you seen what my clients look like?
Yes.
Wouldn't you love what I do?
Yes.
Okay, then. That's why I love being a barber.
We're going to do a Beauty and the Beat segment. We're coming to the set.
She want to come to the set.
We are. Like, no, I don't want to.
Right.
We are
okay.
Hello.
Cool. Well, Real Husband should be back in, I think, January. We're coming back because of Kevin's schedule. So January will be like,
Kevin's performing at what, BET Experience? We're gonna go to that.
See, that's a good thing too, is that my clients, they love me, they treat me like little
family.
sis, you know? I learned to not, like, I had one incident in my whole life. I tell all my young girls that I mentor, never fuck your clients, because you will fuck up your money.
Right.
So I've never fucked none of my clients. People think I fuck all my clients. So you fuck gang, you got fuck a guy, you fuck everybody. That's how you got, no. Actually, the reason why I'm where I'm at is because I didn't fuck anybody.
Right.
Because at the end, they all respect me and be like.
Right, that ain't a good look when you.
But I did slip up once.
Right.
You gotta read the book.
Okay.
I did slip up once early on in my career with a very high profile basketball
I think we
player.
talked about that one.
And
gotta read the book for that one because I know.
Lesson learned. Do not fuck up the money. That go back to the dope game. Don't get high on your own supply.
Right.
Yeah, we don't fuck our money up. So I learned from that just not to, but that's why I like it now because that's Lisa. That's a homegirl. That's a sis.
Right.
So they look out, and I like that better.
So what advice?
It takes you longer.
It does, but they get you.
It take you farther.
Right.
Being the homegirl, let me give advice to the girls. It's in general in life.
Do they give you all their girlfriend issues in this year?
Be the homegirl, be the little sis, the big sis, be her, because it will take you farther in life in general than getting knocked down by every dude.
Right.
That's gonna take you nowhere fast.
No, that's not cool though. So what advice would you give women that want to be in a barber profession that don't know how to go about it? Because your story would be definitely inspirational. What do you tell them?
I'm mentoring a lot of young girls, and I do have a female barbershop show that I'm spinning off, so that'll help show the issues that a lot of girls have with dealing in this industry, because it is a male-dominated industry and a male-dominated environment, and most of the men feel like you are, violating their boy club. So it's kind of like you're not supposed to be there because it's always been traditionally. Sometimes after, like, you have to really earn it's not no game. It's not like, oh, you cut hair, sure, come on. It's like you got to earn it. And they're going to put you through it to see if you can hang, because it is a boys club.
That's awful. Lisa, we could talk for like 2 more hours.
I'm such a talker. You got to tell me shut up and be like, okay, that's enough.
I mean, like, I don't even know how to end it because it's like almost that time.
Okay, we didn't have no phone calls. Nobody wanted to say nothing. Okay, cool.
Okay, well, we're going to come back next week and talk to
I talk to myself. Now I ain't got to talk to me.
I'll be talking to myself sometimes. Okay, well, can we go out on something ratchet?
Gutter.
Something gutter.
Where the Webby at?
Little Boosie. Boosie badass. Boosie badass. Let's hear something gutter to go out with. That was Beauty and the Beat.
Hey.
Lisa, you coming back?
Of course.
Okay.
You gotta lock me out.
Lock it in and lock me out?
You gotta lock me out if you don't want me to come back.
Oh, okay.
You don't listen. You just like a boyfriend. What is this gonna be? This is gonna be all bad.
I'm your girlfriend, not the boyfriend. The girlfriend.
I'm saying in a relationship, you're like the boyfriend. Do you not get what I'm saying?
I do, but that sounds weird on camera.
We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm just saying you're like the dude that don't listen.